Good morning. It is Monday, the 27th of June. I'm looking here. Yes, it is. And it's good to be with you. I was working on an idea for meditation this morning related to surrender. And it turns out that I actually had to surrender to finishing my meditation this morning. I am on the back end of COVID, and coughing has been a real possibility for me the last day or two. And so when I was thinking about the meditation this morning, I wanted it to be obviously as smooth as possible and as easy as possible. So I'm going to keep talking to a minimum today, and I guess allow the silence to do the heavy lifting. I was thinking about something that Ram Dass says, that surrender is like taking off a tight shoe and sighing in relief that your toes are finally free and able to feel the earth beneath them. So I'm going to take off my shoes today and let it flow. So as all of you who've meditated with me before know, there's a couple things that I like to cover before we get into meditation. The first thing is that it's okay to have thoughts. Thoughts are normal. It's in the nature of the mind to think as it is in the eyes to see. So when you notice that you have thoughts, it's okay. Just allow them to be there, to notice them, and to let them move through the window of your awareness without clinging or attaching to them. And just bring your focus back to your breath. Don't try too hard to have a certain expectation. Just simply have the expectation that there's no expectations, and that whatever happens is okay. Just have the experience that you're having. The third one is to treat every meditation like it's the first one. As I said, welcome everything and resist nothing. Always be kind to yourself. There's no good in beating yourself up and treating yourself any differently than you would a good friend. If you notice that a good friend has stumbled, help your good friend up. Turn your attention toward that friend, toward loving kindness and nice thoughts and supportive thoughts. There's no right or wrong with meditation. And always, always stick with the practice. Once you start your practice, make sure that you stick with it through all the way through the end. And even if it gets challenging, just like working out and building a muscle can get challenging sometimes, meditation might be that way too. Just keep focusing on returning your attention to the breath and finishing your practice, because like working out, it takes time to build that muscle. We'll be meditating today for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I will keep track of the time. What I always love to do is have you make sure that you're in a place that's comfortable for you. So if you aren't right now, go ahead and get yourself seated or in an upright position, ideally, so that you remain alert and sitting relatively still without a lot of movement, someplace where you won't be disrupted. And go ahead and if you would, maybe just move your shoulders a little bit, work at any of the kinks. I've certainly noticed with COVID, it has been an invitation for being mindful and tuning into the discomforts and the stickiness in the body. So if you feel any stickiness or anything at the moment, wrists or knees, whatever it is, just kind of move through it a little bit in a moment. And go ahead when you're ready and close your eyes and tune into the magic of this group, the energy that's here right now, the energy that's within, and taking some long, slow, and deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, telling yourself that you've arrived, that you're here, and that it's okay to relax and be exactly where you are. Allowing yourself now to let your breath return to its natural rhythm and depth. And allowing yourself to completely switch from the usual mode of doing, of to-do lists and places to be, to simply being here, present in this moment, with nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Simply being here, tuning into your body, and tuning into your breath. Notice your breath in this moment. Perhaps noticing the feeling as your body is breathed in through the nose and out through the nose. Noticing where in the body your breath goes. How it feels. Perhaps as it's inhabiting your lungs, in your belly, your throat. Tuning into where your body breathes. Perhaps the direction of your breath. Does your breath move down into your body? Does your breath move upward? Perhaps your breath expands and moves outward. Perhaps it's a spiral. Whatever is happening for you in this moment, with the quality or the direction of your breath, allow it to simply be as it is. It's perfection. Focus now on the rise and the fall of your breath. Effortless. As your breath moves through the body, notice any places of ease, stickiness, of discomfort. When you find places of curiosity in the body, you have three options. You can explore what's happening for you, what it feels like, the quality. You can ignore what's happening, deciding to maintain your attention on your breath. Or you can move, you can adjust and shift. So you decide today. As you notice things that might surface with the breath or the body, explore, ignore, or shift. As you return your focus to the breath over and over again, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You can use the mantra in on the in breath and out on the out breath. Sometimes I can help you keep your focus. In, out. Simply allowing the breath to be relaxed. No forcing. Releasing tension. And simply allowing the breath to be natural and easy. We'll breathe like this for a few moments, a few minutes, and I will keep track of the time. If thoughts come in, as they always do, simply acknowledge them without judgment and let them drift away. And then bring your attention right back to the breath. Be right here, right now. You have nowhere to go, nothing to do. If your mind wanders, simply return to the breath. Now let go of this breathing technique and rest in the stillness. Notice how your body feels. And this is the essence of you, of your life force, your spirit. This feeling, this energy is available to you at any time, anywhere, and whenever you need it. In your final moments of meditation, I invite you to focus on 3 things that you're grateful for. And in the silence, bring them to mind. As our meditation comes to a close, I'd like to read you a passage from Eckhart Tolle on the power of now. Don't look for peace. Don't look for any other state than the one you're in now. Otherwise, you will set up inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-peace becomes transmuted into peace. Anything you accept fully will get you there, will take you into peace. This is the miracle of surrender. When you're ready, I invite you to deepen your breath and bring some movement back into the body. Perhaps wiggling your toes gently, your fingers. Welcoming the sounds that you might hear in the room, in the space that you're in. Perhaps stretching your arms overhead. And if you feel so inclined, you can keep your eyes closed or open, completely up to you. I invite you to bring your palms together at your breastbone. I thank you so much for meditating with me today. The light in me honors and sees the light in every single one of you. And for all of you, I am so grateful. Namaste. All right, I'm going to stop the recording. And thank you for joining me today. If you're joining virtually, we'll see you next time.